YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
Okay, you heard Angie. Alright, this video is kind of what we want to talk about, give out kind of our plans on our Milwaukee trip, which is hard to believe it's under time you watch this video about a week and a half away, so that's good. Before we go any further, we'd like to thank all the people. There was 4 people that contributed to our PayPal account because
yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, you heard Angie in the background and that. So let's go over what happened this summer for our budget and that. Okay, we had money planned for any kind of trip. We were originally going to go one day at Iowa 80. We was going to go a day at Adventureland and maybe make a sneak trip into Chicago. That was the original plans that I had planned. And I was supposed to give you guys a little tour of downtown on the one day that we arrived in Chicago. But that's when all plans go awry. What happened was, I'll show you here real quick what happened. Oh man, dodge a bullet right there. What I mean was I had to go find the tickets and it was not where I put them. Angie decided to put them someplace else. That's why I couldn't find them. But we found them. Don't worry, we found them. We're good. We were given the opportunity to go to this game through Angie's mom and dad, basically. So then what happened was that this computer system I went in here, the sound thing went kaput. So, and we were told it was an easy fix, but for us to make an easy fix, we would have to get the part out of there, take it down to Best Buy or whatever computer shop and see if we can find a backup thing. So that's what brought up this wonderful computer here, basically. That's the one we're making payments on. We got 2 more payments yet to make on it. We got an August payment and we got a September payment. So all the money, so if you did the math for the last 4 months, if we would not had this, if that computer did not go down with the sound, because you gotta have sound for me to edit the videos. And when I can't edit videos, basically, with no sound, I can't edit the videos. And I don't want to put a video that's laced with F-bombs in the background, so I gotta get a chance to get that edited out and all that stuff. So that's why we bought the new computer. So if you figure out the last 4 months was the payments that we made, if we would have saved, let's say if we would have put away 65% of each month away for the Milwaukee trip, the Milwaukee trip would have been good for us. But because we took the money from fun, put it to a priority, we had 4 donors that kind of said, let's make sure Angie gets to go on this trip, because I was not, because when I go on this trip, I'm going to feel this small, basically, because relying on somebody else to fund. That's why I always had one rule and one rule only. If you're going to contribute money into the PayPal or any fan funding to a channel, especially to this channel, we always liked, please tell us what to do with the money. Always, what we have done in previous videos, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But right now the trip is on. We're gonna meet up a lot of people and all that stuff along the way. Hopefully we meet up a lot of people. Right now, let's talk about the route we're taking, basically. Yeah. All right, this is what you were gonna say, Angie? No, I don't know. Farming. Okay, she's farming. Okay. This is one of the 2 routes we had to choose from Clinton up to Rockford. So there's 2 different routes. There's a gray route up here and there's a blue route. The blue route is the shortest route. But what we're going to do is we're going to save money on toll booths and all that stuff. We're going to pass that one toll. It's going to look, remember this, it's going to look a little bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to split the 2 routes through here, basically. We're going to route it through Millersville, Polo, Oregon, and Byron, Illinois. Watch this here real quick. It'll be on the next clip. So now this is the route we're taking from Clinton. We split the towns. We split the 2 routes that we showed earlier in the last clip. Take it up to Rockford, and it's just the normal way that it adds about 20 minutes of travel time. But it's scenic in a way. especially along Oregon to Byron, because it runs along the Rock River. So it's very scenic in that area. A lot of farmlands. We'll probably see. It's a similar route we took to go to Chicago, except from Rockford. We stayed on US 20 all the way into Chicago. So or to Elgin, where we met up with one of our Facebook friends. But that's the route we're taking from Clinton to the Miller Brewing Plant, because we're going to tour the Miller Brewing Plant first once we get to town. Like Angie's mumbling. Oh, the reason I got the light off, we're trying to stay cool in here without running the lights and all that stuff. Okay, our heat advisory starting tomorrow. For you guys already had it, so for us, we'll be under a heat advisory tomorrow, so we'll have to run the air conditioner for a couple days, for a few hours during the daytime and that. But, so basically, that's the route we're taking. What time we're leaving? We're thinking about 6 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be making one stop along the way. It'll probably be in South Beloit, Illinois, at the Flying J there. So any subscribers that's going to be there, I don't know what time we'll probably be there, because it's estimated to be there. It's about a 2-hour drive from Clinton to there. So give or take, 30 minutes. We're looking at maybe 8 o'clock, 8:30 to be there. We'll probably take, we're probably going to be there for about 30 minutes, basically, that's it. Maybe 30 minutes tops and that. So we're coming in on the 4-wheeler side. So if you're truckers, check us on the 4-wheeler side if you're to be in the area and all that stuff. It's going to be about 8:30. It's going to be about 8 o'clock, between 8 o'clock and 8:30. I think that's when we're scheduled to pull in. And we're only going to stop for 30 minutes. Because I want to be in Milwaukee by 10:30. More like around 10, yeah, about 10:30, because it's another hour. It's about another 80-90 minutes to drive from South Beloit into Milwaukee and all that stuff. And I want to arrive in Milwaukee towards the end of the rush hour and all that stuff. So we just hopefully have a nice, easy drive right in and all that stuff. What kind of footage, I don't know. Road footage, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that last trip to Chicago in that eye on the upper right hand corner there. So we'll be on the back roads to start out the trip from Clinton to Rockford. So check out that video in the eye when we went to our trip to Chicago back in March. Was it March?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Check that video in the eye, and I'll put it down in the link.
It was the day after St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, yeah. Just put it down, and I'll put that video down in the link down below for the ones who don't like to click that eye. Maybe have another. I'll put it down in the link down below in the description box of that video, and that. So you guys check it out on that road trip that we took back in March when we went to Chicago. Yeah, talk about your fishing trips on your game, okay? Okay, yeah, Angie's talking about her fishing game, fishing on Farmtown, right?
Yes.
Okay, fishing stories. Okay, what we're doing in Milwaukee. Once we arrive in Milwaukee, we're doing the Miller Brewery tour. We're probably going to be filming with, we'll bring this camera along for the trip.
We're bringing all of our cameras with.
I don't know about the GoPro, but we'll bring in this camera for sure in there. And, Bob would bring this camera just in case and all that stuff for better sound. Then we're supposed to meet up with a subscriber / classmate of mine for lunch someplace. We had not set a time or date on it yet. I'll notify him once we get to town. Tell him we are in town and we're doing the Miller Brewery tour currently right now. That's all. That's probably what I'm going to do. After that, we got to be at Muskego, Wisconsin. It's a suburb in the southwest. It's about 30 minutes from Miller Park, southwest from Miller Park. So we'll be setting up our whatever we want to set up, and either going to be putting up a tent in somebody's backyard, in Angie's cousin's backyard, or spending the night in their RV. We haven't decided until we get there. We got to be there by. I told Angie, send a message. We'll try to be there by 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I haven't did that yet, but I'll do it today.
Yeah, we'll try to be there around 3 o'clock at her place, about 3 o'clock, because tell her that we're doing a tour and I'm doing lunch with a subscriber classmate of mine, okay?
Yes.
Alright, sounds good? Plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just remind me.
Alright, I'll remind her. Then, of course, the big game, Miller for Miller Park. We'll film possibly around the outside. I got a lot of requests to film outside a lot, but I don't know how much we'll get of the game, because we'll see what we can do about get some game highlights in this video. Baseball vlogs are not the best. Takes too long, takes too much data, and I gotta save a lot of data because the road trip coming home is gonna be kind of fun in a way. Okay, Saturday when we are coming home on Saturday, July 29th, you want to pay attention to this. That's our route coming home. It would be 3.5 hours straight through. Only one problem is we'll be going to be stopping right around here in, let's find it right here. We'll probably stop somewhere around Northlake, Illinois. For lunch with a friend of ours. So we got to go down here. We got to find US 64 right here. So we're going to be around right in here where it says Portillo's Hot Dogs. See right there where it says Portillo Hot Dogs? I'll click on it. That's where we're going to stop for lunch, at Portillo's Hot Dogs. For lunch, basically. So if you're around the Chicago area, check us out there. If any subscribers are in that area on Saturday, we're supposed to be there around 10:30, between 10 and 11 o'clock. We're only going to stop there for about maybe an hour to 2 hours tops, and we got to boogie it home, basically. But that's the plan right there. Stop there for lunch with our Facebook friend Patrick, and maybe one of his best friends, Pasquale, which I have to give him a message today as I get done with this video.
We'll probably see Marcia too.
Probably see Marcia too?
Yes.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Alright, sounds like a plan. Of course, if anybody remember on our last trip, when we were coming home from Chicago, and I mentioned about the iPass down to the bare minimum, guess what? In order to use the toll roads and pay and save money on toll roads, I gotta make sure, remind me, in the description box, I gotta put at least a minimum purchase in here. I think it's $25. So I gotta put $25 into the iPass. That will save us on a lot of tolls, and whatever we got money left on the iPass, we use it on another trip. Basically, if we budget it correctly and all that stuff. I know it's been a bad summer for us. It's one of our worst summers financially, and all that stuff. But you know, summer's almost over. We have 2 more computer payments yet to pay. We like the comments for the ones who contribute money. How do you want us to use it? And I think on the 4th donor, on the most recent donor, I think some of that money will be towards the computer. I think the other 3, I think we're covered for this trip, basically. So I think we're good to go there, basically. So any money that's left over on this trip will be towards to help pay for this computer, because we want to make it community type channel in a way. So thank you for all the contributors to that.
Thank you guys very much.
And that, so we got to put $25 in this. Fuel costs, I already figured out already. I just top off the tank when I did the IR80 truck stop. I'm still above the quarter of a tank of gas. So I'm thinking a full tank will give me a good 200 to about 270 miles roughly. So it's about a 400 and it's gonna be about a 437 mile round trip based on the routes I'm taking. So I think we're good to go on that. So we're good to go?
Yes.
We're good to go? Oh, anybody who wants to meet up at Miller Park, anybody who's going to be at the Miller Park game on Friday, July 28th, leave it down in the comments down below. Your section, seat, whatever. If you see us roaming around, stop us and say hi and all that stuff. If you're in the South Beloit area, some of your truckers that watch this channel, if you're in the South Beloit area, let us know down in the comments if you're going to be in the general area. Let us know at least 20, leave it in a comment in this video where you're going to be approximately where you're at, or just contact us on our phones for the ones who has our phone numbers and that. So we can do a brief meetup. In South Beloit, it's going to be about a 30-minute stop, so we're really on a time schedule on that. Why? Because I like it that way. I know one thing we gotta like is it's the end of this video, because this is our plans. This is our official plans of the whole trip from start to finish. Hopefully things work out. I need to make this video a home run, a grand slam. Hopefully come home with a Cubs victory. Right now it's time to end this video.
Please like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you later. Bye. And thanks for all the people that contributed to our channel.
Okay, sorry about I bugged you from your game.
It's okay.
That's okay, it's only a game.
Yeah.